What's going on, everybody? We're back with another episode of Feed the Beast Unstable. I almost called it Project Ozone. I am horribly addicted to this mod pack right now. There's just so much that's different. I'm learning about all the different mods and how I am going to live without thermal expansion. There's no, like, if we type in pulverizer, there's no pulverizer, nothing. So we're going to go way back and use the macerator. I was looking at the recipe of this. Not terribly difficult. Just a lot of iron plates, which is a lot of iron, which is this forge hammer from Industrial Craft 2. We've seen it from Immersive Engineering, where it takes the not impregnated sticks, but the treated sticks. That's what it is. But yeah, that's really not all that difficult. And what brings me out to this village is I was on a mission to get rubber and just stumbled across it. Thought I'd bring you guys in for a quick update before we get too far into this episode. Biggest thing here was this blacksmith got quite a few cool things: pulsating iron, electrical steel, the ender. So we might be using that for teleporting and stuff, using the travel anchors, and then we'll empower it with a capacitor. Or is it a capacitor? It's something. But anyways, I was checking out that village, and up on the hillside right there is what we came for. It's a rubber tree, I almost said rubber tree sapling, but no, that's what we're going to get from it. Hey, get up there. A rubber tree, so we're going to chop this down and hopefully get a couple of saplings from it. Let's help it go. I don't know if this hurts our chances or just speeds up the process, but we're going to break all these leaves. Hopefully get a sapling. And then we're going to head back to our base and get started on today's adventures. So let me get this all broken down. Hopefully we get a sapling, and I'll meet you guys back at the base. Alright, well, we're back at the base, and I've planted, we got 3 saplings, not from that actual tree, but luckily there's one right next to it. And so we have a total of 3, probably just going to chop these down and hope for more saplings, so we can have probably, I want at least 9 or 10 of them, because not all too common you get those yellow orangish sap deposits, that color right there. But anyways, I was looking through the not the inventory, NEI for power, so I can power the macerator, and I typed in generator and came up with some solar panels that I've never seen before, and they're from this mod, Extra Utilities, and they give off a different sort of power. It's called GP, and that's all new to me. What is it, Law Sword? What is that? Okay, not craftable. Anyways, back on topic. This is extra utility, or extra utils 2, so I'm guessing extra utilities tool, or extra utilities 2. There we go, that's a tongue twister. Because there's the transfer pipes, the barrels, or drums I should say. But anyways, looking through, and I found a book for extra utilities, and that's a book, gold, and obsidian. And so, oh wow, that actually has both chests in there. We're gonna need to make a book. There we go. We'll take some of these. Where is? Okay, maybe it's not coming up. There you are. We're gonna need some paper. Wait, it's sideways, isn't it? Yes. The really old recipe from like beginning beta was straight up and down. But anyways, that's not terribly important. How do you make a book? No, book. String. Do we have any string? Don't think we do. So we might actually have to go the leather route for this. Old roots. Let me go kill a cow and I'll bring you guys back. Alright, so couldn't find a cow, but sure enough, horses do just fine. they have leather also. So anyways, there's our book. There's 1 gold and 1 obsidian. So let's get looking at this book from Extra Utilities. Hopefully it tells us what we need to know. Introduction, EF power, and a whole bunch of random stuff. So EF Extra Utilities 2 has a passive power system. It runs off the following rules. You do not need fuel. Each generator produces power passively from the environment. No wires. You can place energy generators and users of energy anywhere in any dimension, and they will access the player's energy grid automatically. Personal grids. Each power grid is unique to each player. These cannot be separated out, but 2 players can merge their grids together to be implemented. So it's not there yet, but you can do it later. You cannot store power. Any power you create must be used or it is wasted. So pretty much if you're making 8 GP a tick and you're only using 4, you're pretty much wasting half of it. Although if it's passive to begin with, who really cares? Let's go back, because I think there's something in this mod. Hold on. I might be thinking of a different mod. Let's see about storage. Patterns, that's not it. That's weird though. Storage scanner. Okay, so wait, is that RF tools then? Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Modular storage. Storage system can store a lot of items and allow easy searching, filtering. Must insert a storage module item before you can use it. So, storage module tier 1. It can support 100 stacks. Module tablet. Oh, that's you. Holding shift, it's got nothing. 200, 300. Interesting. So that's the same as this. So I guess these are like a tier up. That might be a way of looking into storage before. There's applied energistics in there, right? Oh my god. This might be the first mod pack I play without applied energistics. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Yeah, so that is definitely gonna be the way we're heading towards storage then. So that was RF tools. Interesting. So I'm willing to bet we're gonna have to power that some way. But anyways, we were looking at this book, and the reason why that power is so important is because the transfer nodes accompanied with this mod has way different recipes than I've ever seen before. So transfer node. There you are. Excuse me. Oh, not the nodes, but the upgrades that go in them. So say this stack upgrade. There you go. Looks a little bit different. Doesn't have those pretty little diamonds on it anymore. I think that was them, right? But anyways, you have the upgrade base, gold ingot, and a diamond. And this is a weighted pressure plate inside of a resonator. Now if we look at that, pretty simple to do. Block of coal, redstone, and some iron to go around that. And so let's see about crafting some of this stuff. So I feel like we can knock out this resonator really quick. What was it? It was one of those. I think it was some sort of redstone. You know, let's just do this. I forget what it was. And iron. Iron. I think it's in this chest. Yep, there you are. And there we go. A resonator. Let's go over here with it. Because I think I said earlier I want all of our machines and random bits and bobs over here. So this does have a interface, and so we can make a pressure plate real quick. There we go. And we can pop that in here. Apparently there's a teeny bit of GP in there. But you see grid power 0, power drain 0. So let's look at making just one solar panel maybe. Solar. Wait, how do you spell solar? Probably help if I knew what I was doing. So polished stone, resonating redstone crystal, and lapis lazuli. Polished stone. Okay, so that's stone bricks, which I think we had some smooth stone somewhere around here. At least I thought we did. At some point we did, because we made those for our tree that's never leaving us. Right there. Staying put forever. That's our tree. Okay, fine. Let's just smelt some of this up real quick. Fuel, not a torch, but anyways. There's that. So we're just gonna need 4 of those. And I believe we have some lapis. Yes, because I went mining between episodes. Just to hurry things along, keep me busy, keep me out of trouble. That kind of fun stuff. Got some gold, diamonds, 6 of them. And a whole ton of redstone, and didn't notice, but clay tends to spawn down in the systems. It's interesting, didn't know that. Sorry about that, had a nasty sneeze. But here we go, we're gonna get our stone. There we go. Wait, and then it was wrapped around again, and there's our polished stone. And there we go. That gives us 3, so that's pretty awesome. And how about we put them up here out of the way, because it says we can place them anywhere. So I guess we can kind of top off our little hut. Yeah, that actually doesn't look that bad. Of course, I have no sense of style, so tomato, tomato. And there we go. It is draining 3. And as you see, it is moving its bar a little bit. So I guess we can go up to 8 of those. Yeah, let's build a couple more. Why not? That was actually relatively cheap. What am I looking for? I already forgot. Oh, I already have it all in my inventory. Alright, so that. Give me 3 more. And we'll just keep this nice and symmetrical. Boom. Don't know what the purpose is, you don't really see it, and eventually we'll probably have that completely laid out, but there we go, 6. And it's still barely moving. Anyways, so that's that for, what was this mod again? Extra utilities too, right? Let's see, redstone clock, what was that, page 21? There we go. Simple, cheap. I wonder if that recipe has changed. Clock. No, but it looks a lot cooler at least. Alright, so that's not a very flashy part, but I guess that's pretty interesting how it sends power anywhere, really. And I guess it's gonna help us sometime when we start using transfer nodes. Wait, does it really need 8 GP power to even do anything? Hello? Okay, whatever. I don't know that. I'll have to do research. Probably not gonna happen right away. Not terribly necessary, but like I said, it could help us. What I'm really interested in was that storage, because if you look, there's some upgrades here. Or dictionary storage module, generic, storage control, sneak right click on the storage scanner to set the target. Nope. I want to know if you can do crafting in this too. Oops, storage drawers are in this. If not, there is always the Ender IO. Oops. What was that? Let's just do Ender IO. Why do I feel like it's missing something? Okay, so there we go. That shows all of it. Let's see if we can't find it really quick. It's similar to applied energistics, however, a little bit different because it requires a bunch of, I think, these sentient enders, which is just a whole lot of not fun to make. Or no, it's these remote awareness, and that wouldn't be that terrible. That would just be the hardest part right there to get. Where do you get silicone from? Okay, sag mill. That's easy enough to do. What am I looking for? I'm looking for something, and it looks like a interface there. Inventory panel. So yeah, sentient ender, 2 of these pulsating crystals, remote awareness, a fluid tank for some odd reason, and dark steel. That's gonna be quite a bit later once we get ourselves established. Anyways, let me take a look at how long this video's been running, and I'll bring you guys back when I know what else we can do. Alright, so to end the episode, I want to at least get the macerator and possibly something to power it, and our sap wasn't doing so well, so I ran off back to where I found the original. Whoa. Oh, that's interesting. Didn't mean to switch those, but apparently that's how you quick switch. So I ran back to that village, found another tree, got some of the rubber, cooked it up, and then we got some of this copper cable, which is just copper plate cut with these cutters, which is just some more iron plates. There we go. We should not need the paper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, and there's that. So we're gonna need an iron plate. I believe it's 2 redstones. So there we go. An electronic circuit, basic machine frame. What was it? Just cobblestone. And then it is some flint. I love that old recipe. This is way back original. I think before Greg Tech got a hold of it and turned it so you have to use diamonds or something. Alright, so where do we want it? If this is the ground, that's a pretty good level for it. So I'm thinking, how about right there should be good. There we go. Macerator, get. So we can just toss whatever we need in there, and it will double our ore, similar to the smeltery. However, we're not going to have to rely on lava. The only problem is we need to power it now. And if we go through, what was it, at industrial craft, there's going to be a whole lot of generators, including a geothermal generator, which does require lava. But we're low on that. So how bad is just a normal one? So we need an RE battery, which is insulated tin. Tin. That's not terrible. Redstone, more tin. I don't know if we have any tin. Basic machine frame, that's easy. Or iron furnace. Okay, so that's just a way of saving. Do we have any tin in here? We do. We have 3, 7. So let's see. That should be enough. Let's toss that in there. Get it going. Let's go check on our rubber. Hopefully it's respawned by now. Or that one just grew right in front of us. There we go. That'll be enough, but never hurts to have a little bit more. I love how they're spitting out 3 apiece. I don't know if that's the new standard or if we're just getting very lucky. Let's check this one out. Okay, nothing more on this one, but still, 2's better than 1 up, or 2's better than 1, I should say. So we'll wait for that tin to smelt up, and then we'll toss in. Let's go with that, because we need to do some crafting while those get going. We're gonna need a bunch of these plates. We need some wire from it. And we'll go back in here. 1, 2, right? That should be all we need right there. We're gonna need some rubber. Boo, boo, boo. Yeah, we'll just grab both of them. Why not? And we'll get our RE battery. And then we're gonna need. Where's my hammer? There you are. I think it's. Oops, too many. That's just fine. Get that. And we have some cobble over here. There we go. So we have our furnace, basic machine frame, and we have our generator. Tier 1, beautiful. So now, let's put it... How much cable do we have? Just one? Thinking of the best way we can do it. You know, those are cheap to make. So we'll just go like this. Can transport 32. Exactly what we need. My phone's upset because it's dying. But I can live with that. And now we just type, or not type in, but throw in a burnable. And as you can see, the power goes, transfers it over here. So 1 lead ore. Let's see if we have enough power to complete this. Come on. Boom, we have 2 crushed lead ore. Interesting. So let's go to crushed. So there's a bunch of these. I guess that's one way of turning it into, what is that thing called? An alloy. And is there any way we can further process it? I guess we can throw it through a thermal centrifuge or ore washing plant. And that gives us the purified crushed copper, tiny piles. Or in this case, it just gives us tin and copper. Or we can just smelt it up, doubling our ore. Anyways, that's how we're going to be doubling our ores for now. We're going to need to dump a whole lot of burnables in there to build up a nice little buffer though. But anyways, that should do it for this episode. I know we said we'd run over to that ship. Just don't think we're quite ready to head over there. We have no armor. Our weapon is alright. It's not the best. So for now, the pirates are just staying right outside of our reach. That's okay. Ow. Thank you. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, and I will see you guys later.